Hey folks, Jett Rink here for NameTheJew.com. Today we're going to be going over the article, All of the Allied Forces Leaders in World War II Were Jewish. United States, you have Roosevelt, which is Rosenfeld. Eisenhower, which is Eisenhower, but it's a German, it's a Swedish Jewish derivative. Churchill is Jacobson, that's his mother, so Churchill's Jewish to his mother. Stalin is the Schwegli, we'll get into that, that's a great one. The Roosevelts were, let's start with them, were Jewish Dutch. Right here you can see it starts with Martin van Rosenfeld, Klaus Martensen van Rosenfeld, and we'll get into the name change. Here's Klaus. The first Roosevelt came to America in 1649. Now, as we know from the reading Jews in America that we're doing, if you click on audiobooks by Eli Faber, that this guy, Klaus Rosenfeld, would have been one of the first 23 Jews to come to America, the New World, on the board of the St. Catherine. And everyone on that voyage listed themselves as a merchant. And we'd learn in that book that they did not pay, they sued the Dutch for the voyage because they said, hey, it wasn't safe. So Klaus, got a free ride to America. Klaus Rosenfeld entered the cloth business in New York and was married in 1682. He accumulated a fortune. He then changed his name to Nicholas Roosevelt. Let's hear. The president's father, so this is FDR now, married Sarah Delano. Schlemek writes, in the 7th generation, we see the mother of Franklin Delano Roosevelt as being of Jewish descent. The Delanos were descendants of Italian or Spanish Jewish Jewish family, Delano or Delano. They would be the Converso or Marano Jews. The Jew Delano drafted an agreement with the West Indies Company in 1657 regarding the colonization of the island of Curaçao. About this, he had correspondence with the directors of the Dutch West Indies Company. So he's a big Jew in 1657. He's part of the Jewish Mercantile Trade Network, Transatlantic Trade Network. Let's go to Churchill. Churchill's mother was Jewish. We see Jenny Jacobson. You can see the Sephardic features here. She's a typical globe-trotting Jewess from the Bronx. All these English noblemen really wanted her. I don't understand why. Churchill's a typical spoiled Jew. He gets all the breaks. He works for the Daily Mail as a war correspondent. All these things in World War I. Just right here you see again Jenny Jacobson, Jewish. And there's a fuller article on Churchill. We have his whole family tree here. Stalin was a Jewish Moscow coffeehouse radical. Stalin's childhood origins were supposedly Georgian, but the truth is his mother was Ossetian from the Khazarian region. That's another article you can see on Name the Jew, the origins of Khazars. We're not going to go into it now, but you guys can check that article out. In the Georgian language, Shvili means son of, as in Johnson. Dezhiga means Jew, therefore Dezhiga means Jewison. So Joe Stalin's real name, before he changed it, was Joe Jewison. What a really typical Jewish name it points out. Joe Jewison. And Georgians don't change their names. Russians don't change their names. Jews change their names. Stalin had 3 wives. All of them were Jewish. You can see here Stalin's daughter. Eisenhower was Jewish through his father in his West Point Academy yearbook. It points out that his nickname was the Terrible Swedish Jew. Here is his family tree. He is Jewish through his father. And in this photo right here, these aren't trees. These are literally camps of Germans starving to death. In 1945, Eisenhower threw 1.7 million Germans in open fields. Starved them, treated them like shit. You never hear about it. Guys, this is Jett Rink for NameTheJew.com. Check us out for more articles. Please share, subscribe, and like. Thank you, guys.